bother you. Is this the right bus stop? I'm trying to I would. Trust me. There's nothing I hate more than bothering a stranger who looks completely content listening to their music. But my phone died.
No, you're totally right. It is not a you problem. It's completely a me problem. And I'm really sorry to be kind of making it a you problem. Um, I really should have been more prepared this morning. It was all just kind of a whirlwind. At first, I got a call from my mother. She doesn't call often, and so I was worried it was really important. Like, maybe she lost the dog, or like, maybe something really bad happened. And then my coffee machine wasn't working, which really isn't that big of a deal, but yeah, okay, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I tend to ramble and overshare when I get nervous. Nothing gross or anything, but just things that people don't really need to hear. It's right, right. Sorry. You have a battery pack? I can use it? No. I couldn't. What if you need it? I can run to the nearest convenience store. If you could point one out to me. 15 minutes? That's not a bad walk. I can easily go get one. I just have to. Oh, the rain got heavier. N- no, yeah, I don't have an umbrella. I just remembered I left it at home in my hurry to leave my house. It, well, if you're sure, then thank you. Um, so do you work nearby, or are you visiting this section of town? Wait. I just realized. We work at the same company together. Yeah, you're in the IT department. You came to help fix my computer last week. Or 2 weeks ago? It doesn't matter. Not important. What is important is the fact that you saved my life. No, I'm very much serious. I had an important deadline due that day, and without you, I wouldn't have been able to finish it. It was for an important client, and without your help, I'm sure we would have lost them as a business partner, and I would have lost my job. So you could technically say you saved the future of that project. Yeah, okay, sure, you're just doing your job. And it could have been as easy as turning my computer off and on that day, but it wasn't. You are practically the unsung hero of the day. I wouldn't downplay your efforts. Here, you can have these. I meant to write a thank you note after you helped out. I don't care if you're just doing your job. You just doing your job saved my butt. Seriously. So please, take these as a little thank you gift. I suppose that does seem a little strange. My friend brought them from home. She's a really good baker. I was complaining to her earlier how I missed her treats, and she surprised them with me today. No, I insist. You saved my butt a week or two ago, and you're lending me your battery pack. So please, help yourself to them. If you really feel bad about taking them, then you just have to leave me one or two. So I just need to take this bus, and I get off at the bus station, and then no, not really. I recently moved places, and I'm just trying to figure out different ways to get to and from work. I like to have options. Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Wait, you live nearby? Seriously? Oh my god, it must be fate. First, you saved my computer and the business deal. Next, you have a battery pack. And now I found out we live near each other? Maybe it's a sign we're meant to be friends. Yes, yes. Or wait, no, not that. I'm not a stalker. I barely even recognize. You're messing with me, aren't you? Jeez, you got me worried there. I didn't want to have to explain that I wasn't a creeper. We barely know each other, so for all I know, you could have refused to believe me, and then it would have gone downhill from there. Yeah, yeah, my mother says that too. I tend to let my imagination run in all sorts of directions. But hey, at least I got to see you smile for the first time since I ran into you. Uh, uh, well, I'm aware not everyone just goes smiling at strangers, but you just looked down when I first approached you. It was why I was hesitant to even ask you about the bus schedule. Well, yeah, you could have also been heavily into your music. You did look like you were content with that as well. I resting no. I would not say that. You could say maybe you have a permanent sad face, which is not me saying that you do. I just know people who have been told that. I have been told that. Yeah. One of my friends said I look like I have a resting sad face sometimes. Like, I guess my mouth is just always in a small, continuous pout or something of that sort. But if you insist nothing is bothering you, then I'm not one to pry or continue to assume something really is upsetting you and you just don't want to share it. Which is completely natural, too. I mean, we may work together, but we are kind of strangers. I don't even know if I would say we're acquaintances since we barely even see each other around the company. Huh? What was that? Wait. No, I'm sorry. I swear I'm listening. I'm a really good listener. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. I see. No, I get it. Just because it's your job doesn't mean others should walk all over you or just expect you to drop what you're currently doing and jump at what they need. Mm. I agree. You and the IT team deserve recognition. You all work really hard from what I see. I I can't even begin to count the number of times I see any of you running around the company. Even after you helped fix my computer, I barely had time to say thank you before you were already rushing off to the next thing on your list. No, please, there's no need to apologize. You were busy. Something about having to go turn the monitor on and off for Mr. Jamison or something? I caught the tail end of it. You weren't muttering that quietly. Plus, I saw you head into his office, so I could have taken an educated guess. That's what we keep telling him. He always says, "Oh, I don't want to bother those IT kiddos. They're always working so hard." As he's already putting in a ticket to call y'all up. Yes, he actually calls you kiddos. I mean, if it makes you feel better, he calls everyone that. That client I managed to snag, yeah, he said, and I quote, "Oh, you're a good one, kiddo. Glad you're in our department," as he's patting me on the head. It's so patronizing. Probably stems from his inability to fix his own computer problems. Hmm, that too. Or he's just the rear end of a donkey. Anyways, so you never helped me find the direction I need to be going to get back to my apartment. No, you didn't. You told me you live nearby and then called me a stalker. You never fully confirmed if the bus I'm trying to take is the right bus, or if I'm even sitting at the correct bus stop. Really? Oh, thank goodness. I was really worried I was at the wrong stop, and then I was going to have to make the long trek to the right bus stop. So I get off here, and then I have to turn right, or is that left? But if I turn my phone this way, then it tells me to go. Well, you'll help me? You don't have to go out of your way to do that. You already fixed my I know it's your job. We've been over this. But you still helped me. And you helped me within a timely manner, too, because you had millions of others you could probably go see first. And then you lended me your battery pack. Plus, it's pouring rain. I'm sure you'd much rather. Right. Well, no umbrella. No problem. I can just use my bag to shield my head while I figure my way out. Surely it's not that hard. Fine. If you really don't mind, then let me repay you at some point. No, the brownies do not count. This is the bus. Okay. Do you always ride the bus home? I see. I suppose that makes sense. That's one of the reasons why I moved in the first place. My new place is more centrally located. I can take the bus, walk, bike, or drive if I choose. I like having any of those options, makes it a little more fun to get into work. How will I get to work today? Oh, sorry, here you go. Yeah, it's at least 25%. No, I promise it's okay. Besides, I now have a great tour guide to help me out. That's not fair. You can't just take back your offer. Yeah, the same way you give someone a gift and you can't take it back. Your offer can't be taken back. Says who? Says me. You suggested, and now I'm not letting you back out of it. Of course it matters. I've decided we should be friends. Well, of course, if you want to. I would love to, but I'm also not going to force you because, consent, no matter what it is, consent is sexy. Oh. Yeah. I'm just gonna stop talking for a second. Why? Do I have to have a reason why? You seem like a good person. Is it really that hard to make friends nowadays? I don't think it has to be. I mean, sure, it's a bit different than going up to someone on the playground saying, "Hey, let's be friends." But I don't think it has to be as difficult as it feels. Maybe because of your resting grumpy face. I don't know. Maybe life, work, fear of being rejected. Mm, that can apply to fostering friendships too. No one likes the idea of being rejected. I think kids are able to rebound quicker because, well, they just want someone to play with. If one person doesn't, then another will surely come along. That's one thing I miss about being a kid. Granted, I understand not every child has it easy, unfortunately. They just, I don't know, like, have a way of rebounding I think we lose as adults. They fall down, they might cry, but ultimately they get back up and they're off on their next adventure. Sometimes, nowadays, when we fall down, it feels like we get back up because we have to, not because we're ready. At least that's how I feel. It's just something I think about from time to time. I don't think there's anything wrong either when we hesitate or feel nervous. I think it means whatever we feel nervous about, we have something to lose, something to gain, something to worry over. When we're not nervous, then maybe we weren't really afraid of losing or never gaining whatever it was in the first place. Huh? Was I a philosopher in my past life? I don't know. Maybe. This is us? Oh, okay. Thank you again for helping me out, in more ways than one. I still really would like to repay you. Like I said, brownies don't count. I told you to save me one or two anyway. I know. Perfect idea. If you're free this weekend, let me treat you to some coffee, or tea, or a drink, whatever you prefer. I know I don't have to. I want to. Plus, I want to get to know you better. So, what do you say? Excellent. Saturday then? Noon? Wanna pick me up at my apartment? No, it's not because Yeah, I'm still kind of worried about getting lost. Hey, at least I know how to turn a computer on and off. Well, at least you can teach me how to use a map properly. Or a charger if you think I'm that clueless. I'm not that clueless. It was a joke. That's not a funny joke.